More fighters incoming. They're trying to sanitize them. Those gunners occupied, pilot. We need to buy those pods some time.
Signal we need here to reinforce you, Alpha.
We've lost some of the escape pods.
Out.
This is Admiral Tess of the GTD Soyokaze. I cannot imagine what you must be thinking, pilots. To return to your command ship after what was to have been a great victory, only to find it under attack from your fellow officers. Though you fought valiantly, the Knossos and most of her crew were lost. They died a bitter death, betrayed by the very organization they swore to defend. This development has grave implications for the future of the Terran-Vasudin alliance. Terran Command has already been notified of our situation, and will be updated as we debrief the survivors of the Knossos. I will address the crew of the Soyokaze tomorrow with our findings. In recognition of your contributions to the Allied victory over the Shivans, the GTA has awarded you the Medal of Honor. Take comfort in the fact that, though your return is not as triumphant as it should be, we will never have to fear the Shivans ever again. At 0525 hours this morning, GTA High Command declared a decisive victory over the Shivans in Ross 128 and Ikea. The species which annihilated the Ancients, which devastated Vasuda Prime, which nearly succeeded in driving mankind to extinction, has been defeated. Recon units have found no trace of any remaining Shivan activity. With the Shivans gone, we should be able to start rebuilding our shattered systems and working on forging a lasting alliance with the Vasudans. But there has been a terrible new development. While Allied forces throughout Ross 128 engaged the Shivans, fighters and bombers launched from the GTD Repulse secretly attacked, disabled, and destroyed the Knossos. Only through the intervention of the Soyokaze were the survivors recovered. We believe the Krios was destroyed to cover up information it had gathered about rogue activity in the research and development branch of the GTI. Once we had contacted GTA High Command, the Repulse and the R&D fleet immediately sprung into action, pulling out of Ross 128 and heading to Delta Serpentis. Command has authorized all GTA units to consider these forces hostile and to capture or destroy them at any opportunity. Our agents have pieced together the events leading up to the Krios' destruction by analyzing the evidence salvaged from her. A summary of the report follows. The Krios' interrogations of the Einstein survivors suggest that research and development knew about the existence of the Shevens even before their initial appearance at Ross 128. Several science vessels, including the Einstein, were assigned to secretly study this new species and its technology. We believe the Einstein was deployed to Ross 128 and then reported destroyed so that the ship could continue its research operations without fear of outside supervision. While R&D was instrumental in enabling the GTA and PvE fleets to quickly close the technological gap on the Shevens during the Great War, events strongly suggested that the Repulse and its fleet were keeping their most significant. With the Krios slowly assembling evidence, the rogue elements grew in increasing danger of being exposed. The Repulse sought to destroy this information before it reached critical mass and soon found the perfect opportunity. With the Krios' fighter wings and support craft engaging the Shevens on Ross 128, the destroyer was left virtually undefended. The rebels launched bombers against the Krios while sanitizing several spec ops operations and jamming the transmissions of others under the guise of monitoring scientific data. Only the pilots attacking the SD-Archon returned. We do not yet know the full extent of the insurrection, nor the rebels' motives or objectives. Unfortunately, our maneuvers against the Shevens have left our fleet at serious risk of guerrilla attacks from within.
At ease, pilots, and welcome to the 82nd Nighthawks. I understand you're still a little shaken up after the destruction of the Krios, but rest assured, the R&D rebels will get what's coming to them. The situation is developing in Delta Serpentis. Slipping behind our rear defenses, the Repulse launched a surprise attack against the diplomatic installations orbiting Delta Serpentis 4. Terran and Vasudan forces responded quickly, but by the time they arrived, the orbital annex of the... Although the Repulse has since gone into hiding, the GTA isn't taking any chances. The survivors of the attack are currently being relocated to fortified positions within the Terran Vasudan fleet. Unfortunately, R&D has access to our fleet communications network, so it is quite likely that the convoys will fall under attack. You must defend the convoys until the Challenger and Bastet arrive. Once the cruiser...
You are late, Terrans. Our vessels have already assembled themselves.
Late? We launched as soon as we received our orders.
We expected you to be here upon our arrival. During our rendezvous, we were vulnerable to enemy attack.
Hey pal, give us a break. We know less about this than you do. We got here as quickly as we could.
Then let us be glad the rebels were not quicker.
Heads up, we have company.
them all. Alpha Wing, resume escort formation.
I don't see why we have to guard the Masudin ships, too. Don't they have their own fighters?
Rearming.
Most of the fleet was caught off guard when R&D attacked. I'm sure the Masudin fighters are off doing something important.
Yeah, like spying on us. If you ask me, we never should have let them into Delta Serpentis.
I didn't ask you. Shut up. They can hear you.
I don't care if they can. They can't do anything on their own. That's why they came running to us as soon as the Shivans attacked. That's why they need us to guard every one of their stupid convoys.
I need to rearm.
You have a loud mouth, Terran. If you knew the truth, you would not say such things.
Hey, I'll say whatever I want, fish lover. If it weren't for us, you wouldn't have a fleet to run home to. You couldn't even stop the Lucifer from glassing your planet.
Pilot, that is enough. Your behavior is risking an intercept. Focus on your mission and make sure you bring the pilot.
Hostiles in the area.
Rearming complete, sir.
No bandits in the area. All ships, warm up close and prepare to engage jump drives. Transmitting coordinates now.
Good work, Alpha. Return to base.
Good job, Alpha. Thanks to you, the majority of the survivors were successfully evacuated. They have been placed under Allied protection, and the GTA is now working to restore ordered communication with the PVE. The Research and Development branch of GTI has now staged an all-out open rebellion against the GTA. Terran Command reports that all R&D ships are pulling out of Allied operations and regrouping in Delta Serpentis and Beta Aquilane. We suspect that the rebels are setting up rallying points throughout these systems, but they have proven quite adept at evading our efforts to track them down. Fortunately, the intelligence branch of GTI employs the most skilled reconnaissance and espionage operatives in the entire GTA. Scouts from the Soyokaze have located a major rallying point in a remote corner of Delta Serpentis, guarded by none other than the Repulse herself. Command has ordered us to capture the Repulse to determine the full extent of the insurrection. The operation will proceed as follows. A small strike force will arrive to confront the Repulse directly and draw its attention. Meanwhile, Alpha Wing will arrive on the far side of the engagement zone and attempt to slip in undetected. The strike force will attempt to distract the Repulse long enough for you to disable and disarm it. In addition to the Repulse, reconnaissance reports several freighters, 3 cruisers, and a large dry dock of unknown configuration. The dry dock is unarmed and should pose no threat, but the other ships must be destroyed. Additional units will be deployed to neutralize these threats, but you exercise care during this mission, pilots. The Repulse is commanded by Admiral Marcus Glaive, the highest-ranking field officer in R&D. You can be sure that he will deploy the most capable...
Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage until ordered.
Admiral Glaive, you and your fleet have been charged with the crime of high treason against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels, or be destroyed.
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain. Do you really expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
We have more backup in transit, Admiral. You can save yourself the trouble by powering down now.
Captain, be reasonable. The fleet has been wiped out and we've lost all contact with Earth. Fighting against us is futile.
Surrender or be destroyed. This is your final warning.
I don't have time for this. All fighters, engage and destroy the Allied warships.
The Lokis are breaking off to engage the cruiser. Now's your chance, Alpha. Disable the Repulse before they notice you.
Roger. Disabling your target.
First cruiser is down. Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage until ordered.
Admiral Glaive, you and your fleet have been charged with the crime of high treason against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels, or be destroyed.
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain. Do you really expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
We have more backup in transit, Admiral. You can save yourself the trouble by powering down now.
I'm on it. The Lokis have detected your presence. The Repulse is charging its subspace drive. Pilots, go to full burn and take out its engines before it can jump. Yes, sir. Disabling target. Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage until ordered.
Admiral Glaive, you and your fleet have been charged with the crime of high treason against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels, or be destroyed.
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain. Do you really expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
We have more backup in transit, Admiral. You can save yourself the trouble by powering down now.
Captain, be reasonable. The fleet has been wiped out and we've lost all contact with Earth. Fighting against us is futile.
Surrender or be destroyed. This is your final warning.
I don't have time for this. All fighters, engage and destroy the Allied warships.
The Lokis are breaking off to engage the cruisers. Now's your chance, Alpha. Disable the Repulse before they notice you. Yes, sir. Disabling target. First cruiser is down. Support ship being deployed. The Repulse is detecting your presence. Pilot, you have 60 seconds to disable its engine before it can jump out. Move it! Good work, Alpha. Now deploying Delta and Epsilon.
Summon your target.
Rearming complete, sir.
Second cruiser is down. All 3 enemy cruisers are down.
Jumping out now. Good luck, pilots.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Affirmative. Summon your target. Enemy wings arrive.
Rearming complete, sir. Roger, sir. On our way.
Excellent work. Our transport will be jumping in momentarily. Keep the area secure from hostile fighters.
Roger that, sir.
Initiating docking approach to the Repulse.
Rearming complete, sir.
A rebel transport with escort has jumped in. They're attacking Lambda 1. Lambda 1 is down. Pilots, do not let that transport dock with the Repulse. Pilots, we're deploying a second transport. Clear out those enemy fighters as quickly as possible.
Active target.
I'm on it.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Impressive, pilot.
This is Lambda 2. Initiating docking approach now.
Rearming complete, sir.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
We've secured the dock point, Command. Now boarding the Repulse. Squad 1 reporting. Auxiliary systems override successful. Full turbo lift has been locked down. We are now on to the flight deck.
HHC low roll now on station. Assuming defensive position.
We have taken control of the hangar bay, waiting further orders.
Acknowledged. Now deploying Sigma and Tau wings.
Heads up, we have company. Good work, pilots. Our Marines can take it from here. Return to base. Mountain missiles, calling in a support.
Excellent work, pilots! Our forces executed a clean sweep of the battle area. Despite heavy resistance, we managed to capture the Repulse and destroy its cruiser escort. The Vasudans report that all ships attempting to escape the system were neutralized by the blockades. Unfortunately, we were unable to capture Admiral Glaive himself. While you were distracted by Transport Omega, a single Hermes escape pod left the Repulse's hangar and jumped to an unknown location. Attempts to track the pod have so far proven unsuccessful. However, intelligence believes the interrogation of the Repulse's crew will provide us with sufficient information to plan our next move. At present, we have determined that the Repulse was not rendezvousing at a rallying point as we had initially assumed, but rather guarding a shipyard in the process of being evacuated. Freighters had been moving supplies out of the area for several days, and the dry dock was being rigged to self-destruct. The dry dock itself is something of an enigma. Although it is constructed of standard Polaris modules, no designs exist for a configuration of this size and scope. Scans indicate that the dry dock was recently occupied by a large vessel, but all maintenance and repair records have been erased. Quite what this means at this point is unknown. The command has urged us to continue our investigation with caution. Allied Vasudan forces at the Beta Aquila jump node blockade have called for reinforcements. The PVD Hope has taken heavy damage and the defense force is in tatters. The transmission barely got through and it looks like pandemonium out there. Sort out the mess, find out what happened, and hold the line. Further orders will be issued on site.
We're just as puzzled over here, pilot. Deploying repair crafts now. Alpha 1 and Beta 1, scan the wreckage for survivors.
ISIS repair wing on station, attempting to repair the hose. Enemy prey detected.
Picking up survivors, all right. I'm getting some strange readings here.
This is Medic Wing. We are en route to recover the survivors.
Bandits in the area.
Man, picking up sheep and weapon signatures from the debris.
Boom. Sheevan super lasers shoot.
That's impossible, pilot. She must have been vanquished.
I don't know, man. I got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't look like any place to report it damage I've ever seen.
Big.
This warrants further investigation. Preparing to redeploy the GTSD on your board. It will conduct a deeper scan of the area and analyze the data.
Rearming complete, sir.
Enemy wing just arrived. This is Medic 3. All survivors have been rescued. We don't
Rearming complete, sir.
Intrepid taking command of the blockade. Alpha and Beta, you are released. Thanks for holding down the fort, pilot.
Rearming complete, sir.
The PVD Hope and her crew of over 9,000 officers and personnel were lost to the fierce rebel offensive. This tragedy is a terrible blow to the Alliance. In the aftermath of our war with the Shivans and the advent of the R&D Rebellion, the loss of yet another destroyer and the resources it held puts a tremendous strain on our remaining fleets. The loss of the Hope and the near-complete destruction of an entire Vesudan blockade force indicates the rebellion. Allied Vesudan forces at the Beta Aquila jump node blockade have called for reinforcements. The PVD Hope has taken heavy damage and the defense...
Look at all that debris! I haven't seen wreckage like that since Tomball was destroyed.
More ships being deployed. Backup has arrived. What are your orders? Say again, Hope? I don't understand.
Will devour us all. The horror. The horror.
Rearming sequence aborted. Roger. We're just puzzled over here, pilot. Deploying report craft. Alpha 1 and Beta 1 scan directions for survivors.
ISIS repair wing on station, attempting to repair the Hope.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Rearming complete, sir.
That's impossible, pilot. The Shivas have been vanquished.
I don't know, Commander. I got a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look like any laser or warhead damage I've ever seen.
Big guy.
For further investigation, preparing a redeployment to the Reborn. We will conduct a deeper scan of the area and analyze the data.
Taking severe damage.
complete, sir.
GTD Intrepid taking command of the blockade. Alpha and Beta, you are related. Thanks for holding down the fort, pilot.
Excellent work, pilot. Despite fierce resistance, you were able to protect the Hope long enough for us to recover it to a secure location. It will be a long time before the destroyer is ready for service again, but your efforts saved thousands of lives and a significant portion of our war material. We have no conclusive data regarding the Circer warhead deployed in this engagement. It seems to be between 25 and 50% more powerful than the Tsunami.
With the material and information obtained from the capture of the Repulse, our counterintelligence agents have finally determined the origin and extent of the rebellion. The discovery is deeply troubling. Rogue activity within the GTI is not confined to the Research and Development branch, but involves officers in the highest echelon of the Intelligence Directorate. Effective immediately, the GTA has terminated all support of GTI operations and declared an open state of war against the organization. All forces loyal to the GTA, including the Soyokaze and the remnants of the intelligence and special ops fleets, have been reintegrated into Because of the technology and sensitive information within its grasp, the GTI poses a significant threat to the stability and security of the GTA, the PvE, and all allied worlds. Our tactical situation will be greatly improved by the latest discovery from the Soyokaze's personnel. Analysis of the GTF Loki has enabled our engineers to identify a design flaw in the Loki's structural composition. This flaw renders the Loki's stealth technology effectively useless. Command has disclosed the location of the GTI's base of operations, the Jotunheim installation in the Beta Aquila system. The existence and location of this installation were, until now, classified at the highest level. Our analysts believe that the majority of the rebel leadership and infrastructure are concentrated at this base. If we are to have any chance of stopping the GTI, Jotunheim must be destroyed. The GTA will launch an immediate, all-out offensive to take out the installation and its surrounding defenses. Report to your wing stations for your specific briefings.
The Soyokaze has been ordered to destroy the Jotunheim, GTI's base of operations in Beta Aquila. GTI conducts their most secret operations, including xenobiological research and engineering, at this facility. We believe the GTI has been studying Shivan technology and physiology here since first contact. This operation will be performed in conjunction with the GTD Intrepid and the PVD Vanguard. While the Terran and Vasudan fleets engage enemy targets throughout Beta Aquila, our pilots will conduct a strike against Jotunheim itself. A massive, coordinated assault on several fronts should overwhelm the GTI forces in this system and significantly improve our odds against the installation. Our assault on Jotunheim will proceed in 2 phases. In the first phase, Alpha and Beta will engage and destroy the installation's fighter complement. Command estimates that the Jotunheim will be able to deploy at least 4 full wings, so their defensive screen must be neutralized before our bombers arrive. In the second phase, Zeta and Omicron will jump in and attack the installation's crew. Because of the shortage of bombers on board the Soyokaze, Zeta and Omicron wings will be supplied by the Intrepid and the Vanguard respectively. These pilots are veterans of the Great War with the Shivans and the 14-year war between... If you need additional fighter support during any part of the mission, Gamma Wing will be available as reinforcement. We have only a limited tactical profile of the installation, so be prepared to engage exotic prototypes with unknown capabilities.
Installation Jotunheim. You're ordered to power down and surrender.
Negative, Command. We no longer recognize the GTA's authority in this system. If you do not break off your attack, we will open fire.
Very well. Pilots, begin your attack.
Breaking to attack.
Yes, sir.
New bandits in the area.
Breaking to attack.
Yes, sir.
Support has been destroyed. Alpha 1, you're all alone. No reinforcements available. Support ship being deployed. Enemy wing has just arrived. Support has been destroyed.
With the material...
The Soyokaze has been ordered to destroy the Jotunheim, GTI's base of operations in Beta Aquile. GTI conduct... This operation will be performed... Our assault on Jotunheim will proceed in 2 phases. In the first phase, Alpha and Beta will engage and destroy the installation's fighter complement. Command estimates that the Jotunheim will be able to deploy at least 4 full... In the second...
Installation Jotunheim, you're ordered to power down and surrender.
Negative, Command. We We no longer recognize the GTA's authority in this system. If you do not break off your attack, we will open fire.
Engaging now, sir.
Very well. Pilots, begin your attack.
New bandits in the area. Engaging now, sir.
Support ship being deployed.
Breaking to attack.
Heads up, we have company.
Engaging now, sir.
Enemy wing just arrived. Rearming sequence aborted.
New bandits in the area.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Alpha 1 is down.
Installation Jotunheim. You're ordered to power down and surrender.
Negative, Command. We no longer recognize the GTA's authority in this system. If you do not break off your attack, we will open fire.
Affirmative, sir. Attacking your target. Very well. Pilots, begin your attack.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Attacking your target.
orders. Rearming sequence aborted.
Installation Jotunheim. You're ordered to power down and surrender.